If you're a woman over 40 who's doing everything right, but still feeling like your body is slowing down, I see you. I was you. You see, I'm 62 years old, and a couple of years ago, I got really sick. And it kind of hit me that this longevity thing is real. Like, it wasn't as easy for me to recover from the illness. It took a whole lot more. And it became really apparent to me how important it is that as we're aging, that we do it strongly, that we make sure we're preventively looking at what's going on with our body and keeping our body strong, not waiting until we get sick and then having to take meds to try to get better. And because of that, I went on a search to find out what could I start taking or using that would keep my body strong and keep me feeling younger and not getting older. Today, I'm going to walk you through 3 peptides that have changed the game for me and why they might be the tools you're missing in your longevity and wellness toolbox. The first one is Tirzepatide. Now, I know you've probably heard about it, but have you heard about microdosing and what microdosing is actually good for? Microdosing will help with your metabolism, with your weight control, and with your insulin resistance. Microdosing is actually good for your metabolism, weight control, and your hormone balancing. So what is microdosing of Tirzepatide? Tirzepatide is a mix of a GLP-1 and a GIP receptor agonist that supports healthy blood sugar levels, insulin resistance, and appetite control. So why would you microdose? Well, one, it is gentler on your system, better tolerated long-term, and very powerful without needing aggressive doses. Here are the top benefits that you're going to see as a woman over 40. It's going to help overcome midlife weight gain. It reduces food noise and emotional eating. It improves insulin sensitivity, supports long-term fat loss without losing muscle, can regulate energy dips and sugar cravings. This was the first peptide that I started on. Now, when I started with a weight loss. And so the starting point for that is 2.5, and then you move to 5.7.5, 10. But when I moved to the 5 point, my body didn't like it. So I moved back down to 2.5. And with that, I've been able to lose 25.5 pounds and 23 inches, and I'm continuing to lose. If you're microdosing, you're going to go on an even smaller amount, and you're going to find the right spot for your body where it runs at its optimum health. My second favorite is NAD. This is a game changer. NAD is about focus, clarity, cellular repair, energy. What exactly is NAD? NAD is a coenzyme essential for mitochondrial function, cellular energy, and DNA repair. Why is it crucial after 40? NAD drops significantly as you age. So we have these peptides in our body, but what happens is after 40, it starts declining very, very quickly. This affects our skin, our energy, our mental clarity, our mood, our recovery, just a few things that we might want to keep at their optimum. So what are the benefits by taking NAD? More energy and stamina. So great for when you're working out, whether you're doing strength training. For me personally, it's done so much for my tennis game. Brain fog reduction and sharper thinking, better sleep and mood stability. It supports aging at a cellular level. That's what's important. Once I added NAD to my stack, what I saw immediately was focus. I noticed it on the tennis courts where I was able to stay in the game for the entire game. I also noticed a lot more mental clarity and not having so much mix-up going on in my brain. I saw an increase in my energy level as well. I felt alive again. Like I actually felt like I was back in my 40s. It has been a game changer for my health. My third, but by no means last favorite, is the Wolverine Stack, which is BPC-157 and TB-500. Don't worry, I'm not going to quiz you on what it is. It's taken me a while to remember, but the Wolverine Stack has been absolutely amazing. It is about recovery, inflammation, joint and muscle repair. So you might be asking, what is it? Well, it is a blend of peptides that are known for healing and regeneration, especially joint, tendon, and gut repair. Why does this matter in our midlife? Well, if you've ever noticed that your recovery slows down, whether it's an injury, whether it's getting sick, it takes us longer to get better. We have more aches and pains and inflammation and things that hurt. I feel like every day I wake up and there's a new something, especially if you're active and doing any kind of sports or hobbies, you'll see it even more. We need to be preventive in our joint care, not just reactive. Here's some of the benefits that you're going to see. One is that it speeds up recovery from workouts and injuries. It reduces chronic pain and inflammation. I was having some real challenges with my Achilles when I was playing tennis. When I started on the Wolverine Stack, that went away. It supports gut lining. This is key. It affects everything from your digestive tract to your immune system. This piece I could go on for hours about, but this is a big, huge deal. It allows you to stay active longer. You see, I have this crazy idea that at 80, I'm still going to be out on the tennis courts. And this is ensuring that that's going to happen for me. I'm 62. I strength train. I watch what I eat. And I take my 3 favorite peptides. And that has given me the strength, the energy, the focus, the clarity to go out on the tennis courts and kick butt and to be able to do anything now that I want to, because it's no longer that my body, the aches and pains are stopping me from that. So to recap the 3 peptides that I have in my stack for longevity. First, we've got the Tirzepatide microdosing. This is going to help with metabolism and weight reset. Second, we've got the NAD. This is about energy and mental sharpness. And lastly, we have the Wolverine Stack. This is about recovery and inflammation relief. You don't have to accept being tired, having stubborn pounds that won't come off, or joint pain as just aging and just deal with it. You just need better tools. If you'd like to learn more, you're going to want to drop a peptide below. I've put together a resource guide that answers all the questions you might have about this stack, these 3 peptides that every woman over 40 should be taking. So put a GLP-1 below and we'll get that resource guide over to you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And every week I put out new content that will answer all your questions around peptides and weight loss and energy and aging rebelliously. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.